Hey everybody, today I'm going to take a look at the Guinness Book of World Records. Now, the other day I was online and I saw that somebody was trying to break a record and they were doing it through Guinness and there was some issues with it, but I was like, hey, why is Guinness the de facto like kind of holder of all these records? And I thought I'd look into the history and the origin of the book, and lo and behold, it was interesting. So here I am making a video on it. So the Guinness Book of World Records started in the early 1950s when Sir Hugh Beaver, to say that slow, managing director of the Guinness Brewery, was out shooting at a shooting party in County Wexford, Ireland. There, he and his host argued over which was the fastest game bird in Europe and failed to find an answer in any of the reference books. Beaver realized that there must have been numerous other questions debated nightly among the public, but there was no book in the world for which to settle the arguments about records. He realized that a book supplying the answers about these sort of questions might prove successful. And boy, was he right. The first copy of the Guinness Book of World Records was completed on June 30th, 1955. The book was an instant success, selling over 500,000 copies in its first year. Since then, it's become the best-selling copyrighted book of all time, with over 132 million copies sold in over 100 countries and in 20 different languages. The Guinness Book of World Records now publishes annually, and it contains about 40,000 records, including tallest man, fastest woman, and biggest hula hoop. And there's a bunch of records that you never would have guessed. Some are in the strange category are number of toothpicks in a beard. That is weird, and I would not want to sit there and watch somebody do it. And in case you're wondering, it's 3,500. Someone have to watch somebody do that. Or how about the most tricks performed by a pig in under a minute? That would be 13. Or the world's tallest hat, which would be 15 feet 9 inches. And in case you're wondering, well, anyone can put something on their head and call it a hat. You're right, but they required him to walk 32 feet 10 inches to have it qualify as a hat. I have no idea how they came up with that distance. That was bizarre. Or you might want to think about the world's heaviest onion. I don't know why, but you do. It's 18 pounds, 12 ounces. Or the world's largest rubber band ball, which stands at 6 feet 7 inches tall, made up of over 700,000 rubber bands, and is named Megatron. And, my personal favorite is the world's largest bouncy castle, which is 11,433 square feet. That's on my bucket list now. I gotta go do that. So it got me thinking, what would they not accept a record for? And I looked that up, and that's pretty interesting too. They don't accept applications based on subjective measures, such as beauty, kindness, or loyalty, which is kind of sad. The kindness one would be interesting, but I totally get it. Other things that they won't record records for are entries for heaviest or lightest pets, prevent animal cruelty, which I get, events such as largest release of sky lanterns or balloons. Google Balloon Fest 1986 to find out why. It was a disaster. It's in and of itself a whole nother story, but Google it and you'll find out why. It also doesn't record the high scores in video games because they got tired of coming to my house. They also won't do freckles, moles, or birthmarks. And of course, anything that would either break the law to attempt it, or the end result would be breaking the law. It also flat out rejects anything that they just deem to be just too dangerous. And I totally get that too. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this one. Be sure to like, subscribe, follow, all the good stuff, and stick around for the next one. And I'll see y'all later.